Howdy y'all.
Hi guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
From RNA Music.
That's right.
Wait, I don't have one on either. You have a green shirt on.
Yeah, you do.
Underneath my sweater.
You're green. You're green.
There's some green.
Green.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm so excited. We're from RNA Music, your favorite mom and pop guitar shop and music lesson studio deep in the heart of Texas. That's where we're at. And we're back finally.
Yes.
For another episode of ASK RNA.
We are.
Let's get to it. Welcome back. It is episode 377
Woo!
of
Look at us
ASK
go.
RNA. And we're going to answer y'all's questions. It's been about 2 weeks, maybe 3. Is it the last
Two.
Two? Is it? I did it live. I did a live thing last week because
Yes.
Angela was out of town.
Right.
And we hadn't done a video, and I thought I did a live hangout chat thing. Go check that out if you want to. I talked about how I learned to finally practice music consistently.
Okay.
And, you know, as a filler, because you've been traveling, speaking engagements, like, you know, world traveler, amazing. Love you.
Love you too.
I think it's awesome. And then the week before that, I don't remember what happened. We were busy.
Yeah.
Something.
I don't even know. Oh, I think it was
there
tornadoes.
Yeah, we've had, last night, we had some crazy weather roll through East Texas.
Mm-hmm. It was tornadoes, then speaking engagement, and then last night we had
More
tornadoes.
More almost tornadoes. I mean, there are some tornadoes. They didn't hit Canton, but
Right.
it was touch and go for a bit. So it has been crazy, but we are back to continue Ask RNA, where Angela answers your questions, and I
All of
sit
them.
here and look cute.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so if you're new here, that's what we do. We have a little shop. We teach music lessons all day, every day
Yes.
to people, and we sell guitars and stuff and things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. And then we sometimes shoot videos where we answer questions. All right, let's go. First
Okay.
question. Oh, wait. If you want some swaggity swag, there's a link down in the description of this video.
Ah, phone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we haven't said that in a long time.
Phone. Wait, we're close.
Mm-hmm. We are. It's like if I want to use you, I'll use you. Anyway.
Don't call me. I'll call you.
Yeah.
We have a no soliciting sticker on the door. Don't walk in the door to sell us stuff.
Yes. Please don't.
I need a no soliciting sticker for my phone. So, what were you saying? All right, you get some
Yeah,
swaggity swag
swaggity swag.
down below. Get you a t-shirt if you want to. Support small business.
Mm-hmm.
Link in the description of this video. Get you a shirt. Let's answer the questions. First
Okay.
question, Jeffrey Egan. Hashtag BattleX. Hey guys, sorry for not going back and leaving a question. I often think of one while watching the video,
Yeah.
but then I forget them by the end.
I understand.
Yeah, question. They are long videos. Do you think the MCU has lost its steam? It seems they've taken too long between films, and with actors' contracts expiring, people have just lost interest. I heard the new Ant-Man movie was the poorest performing movie in the entire MCU. Or is it something else? Political kowtowing, perhaps. Oh, and is a Texas burger a real thing? They serve them at a cafe at work occasionally. It's beef, allegedly. Patty with pepper jack cheese, onion, rings, BBQ sauce, regular bun. Just wondering if it's actually a true Texas creation. And the bitter bass man is texting me.
It's just all kinds of
I have
interruptions.
a checklist for doing my tax. Oh, it's tax time.
Yes. All right.
All right,
Burgers and Ant-Man.
I haven't really heard. One of my students yesterday, Ellie, was asked if I saw the
The
new
new one?
Ant-Man movie. I said, no, I haven't. She said, it's good. I really liked it. She said, it wasn't as funny
That's
as the previous
okay.
2 Ant-Mans.
Good God.
You know, it was kind of funny, but it didn't have quite the same charm as the first 2 Ant-Mans, but she really liked it. I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's good to know, because we haven't seen it, and all I've really seen is that it's gotten really mixed reviews.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that it was the poorest performing one. I thought Thor: Love and Thunder performed
Was.
pretty poorly,
Yeah.
so I haven't seen it. I told her, I was like,
I
I'm just
haven't
gonna
been
wait.
connected.
I'm just
to
gonna wait and
the-
watch it on Disney Plus.
the
maybe.
nerd line lately. I haven't been connected to that, so I don't know.
I think they did such a good job with the previous thing leading up to Infinity War and all that sort of stuff that it's like they kind of like peaked.
Yeah.
It's like when you make The Hobbit after Lord of the Rings, it's
what
not
were
going to
we
be as
what were we
good.
thinking?
How are you gonna like top that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think for sure it's been struggling. I did not love the last Thor movie. I'm a mega Thor fan.
Yes, we know.
Yes, we know. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Walmart is texting me. Oh my gosh. I think they're struggling a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think so too. I think they're trying to come up with the formula again. I think they're trying to catch up with, because Disney owns all of it. So I think they're trying to catch up with the momentum that Star Wars regained. Because Star Wars,
Regained?
Well, with the Mandalorian and certain things like spinoffs, they're like, oh, see, I think they're trying to get even keel racing strides with Star Wars, with Mandalorian and everything. And I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Hawkeye got as much, and they definitely like screwed the pooch on She-Hulk. They just, they just completely just castor oiled that thing. It just came out just poop all over the place. But I don't know. I think that they are going to have to start going towards the younger audience. I think the older audience, I think we got our fill. And unless they introduce X-Men, but with like the X-Men from the 90s and early 2000s, like they have those X-Men come in, because that's what we wanted for them to be introduced. I don't think that they're going to really pick back up where they left off.
I think they've done
all you can
do with the Avengers,
right?
Because now you've got once like Mark Ruffalo's not coming back for anything. Captain America's gone, Iron Man is gone, Hulk's gone.
We were supposed to get another Captain Marvel movie. We were supposed to.
Yeah,
they were talking about that.
They're doing the Marvels.
Yeah, and so I think that that's going to be in the next. What is it?
I thought I read something the other day that said that they're like
pumping the brakes.
They're not going to put that out or something. Or
yeah,
suppressing it or
because
something.
no one really wants to see her at all.
So I don't know. I think they've probably. Where do you go now with the Avengers as far as that goes?
Right.
I think their opportunity. I wasn't even thinking about it till you said it. Their real opportunity is to kind of reboot the X-Men franchise and bring in the X-Men
that we all knew.
Yeah, and do what they did with Phase 1 of Marvel or whatever it was.
Because now aren't we in like Phase 5 or something like that? We're getting Phase 4 just closed, and now Phase 5 is.
Although I think that might be really difficult because who are you going to get to come in to be the new Wolverine? Who are you going to get to come in and do the new Professor X? Because they kind of have already, not Marvel, but I guess Sony or whoever owned them has sort of rebooted the X-Men with all that sort of stuff, and it didn't go super awesome. So their next big thing could be the X-Men universe within Marvel. But
right. Well, they did well whenever they overlapped universes. Whenever
Spider-Man was great.
Whenever Professor X went back, whenever Hugh Jackman went back as Wolverine to the new generation and young Professor X, and there's someone at the door. Oh, I love you, babe.
Love you too. Is the Texas burger a real thing?
Okay, we're just skipping over. Yes, there's our thoughts on Professor X. Texas burger. Here we go. Yes.
Okay.
It is. Yeah.
I never ordered them.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah. We're not a weirdo. You just know what you like.
I know what I like.
That's right. That's a good thing. That's not a weirdo.
I fear change.
When you put it like that, yeah. That makes you sound like a weirdo. But no, you are not a weirdo at all. Good Lord. Okay. Let's get through this. Okay, Texas burgers, yes, they are a real thing. You can order them anywhere. There are burgers in Texas. I don't know if they originated in Texas, but every single Texas place that you go will more than likely have something with onion rings and barbecue sauce on them. And they are usually called Texas burgers. So, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Woo!
Thank you, Jeffrey. Next question. Metalhead Hippie,
Mm-hmm.
who popped in on my live stream last week.
Nice.
On the live stream was like, hey, everybody who's on this live stream, go back to the
Very
2 weeks
awesome.
ago's Ask RNA, leave us a question. Because originally there was only one question on this thing. He said, what's your favorite guitar for cleans, rock, and or metal playing? What guitar do you use for each style and why?
Oh gosh, this could be very long.
Actually, not really.
Okay, good.
So, it's any of my guitars, which most of them are all sort of some variation of a single cut guitar, like a PRS single cut. You know, my Schecter Solo 6s. I have a PRS Tremonti. You know, our Gibsons, Les Paul that we have, Max 4. So kind of all of my almost like 90% of my guitars are like just dual humbucker guitars. I have one Tele that I got a year ago because I thought I'm gonna finally expand my horizons and get a Tele and make Ike proud.
Yeah.
It's got single coils in it, you know. So I have that because it's very different. But I don't really have, okay, this is my clean guitar, this is my rock guitar, then this is my metal guitar. You know, it's kind of like it's all of the above.
Right.
So I think it has a lot more to do with my amp necessarily than like the guitar per se.
Yeah.
So even on the Tele, like I like to get the Tele out and like crank the gain and play some like, you know, rock and stuff with it. Now that sounds kind of funny with the single coils and the high gain crunchies, you know, and it's a great clean guitar, but you know, it's in any of them. I just did an experiment though.
Okay.
I spent a couple of weeks doing an experiment where I went through and I played one of my guitars from my stable of guitars.
Yeah.
Played a different one each day, or a different one like maybe 2 days, because I might have a day where I had only a couple of guitar lessons and several drum lessons and several piano lessons.
Right.
So I might have spent 2 days with one guitar, and I cycled through almost every guitar in our collection except for the Les Paul.
Okay.
That's the only one I didn't bring up here. I kept meaning to bring it up and I never did. Because I have a couple guitars and I'm trying to like stave off the addiction of shopping for more guitars.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I already have a couple. I should just enjoy the ones I have. Why do I keep looking at new ones? You know? And because I kind of play the same 3 or 4 all the time for the most part. And so I did an experiment to play through each one of them. And it was kind of fun because like, I haven't played this guitar in a while and played it for a day. It didn't help. It didn't help with the gear addiction because I'm still looking at, oh, that's a cool guitar. I still want one of those. I still want one of those. And oh, that's cool. I've never seen that. I want one, you know.
Yeah.
So it didn't really help with the whole gear acquisition syndrome. And I did still kind of come back to like, well, I played my PRS Tremonti SE because we're not super rich. I play the Tremonti SE a fair bit. I play one of my Schecter Solo 6s a fair bit. I play my CMG, custom CMG a lot. And there's maybe one other that I'm like, these are kind of my go-to. Like when I'm teaching lessons, like every day here at work teaching, I kind of tend to grab the same 3 or 4 guitars as I'm playing. So, but we did it. I played everything with all of them. So I don't really have a dedicated guitar for that. So I would be interested to hear you guys though. Do you have a guitar like this is my metal guitar and this is my rock guitar and this is my clean guitar?
Right.
You can make an argument for the Tele being a country guitar, and I do tend to grab it when I'm doing country stuff with the students. I'll grab the Tele, especially if they have a Tele. I'll grab the Tele for that. But for me personally, I'll just play whatever on whatever.
Okay.
So, great question, Metalhead Happy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next question. RNA Music Vlogs. Angela, what is your favorite thing Ryan does that he doesn't realize he does that makes you laugh? Oh, wow. That's a great question, RNA Music Vlogs.
You're a dork.
I like that channel.
You're a dork. Okay. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord.
This is back when there was only one question on this video. So I'm like, I gotta go pad the questions. So I'm gonna go log in as one of our other channels.
Ask ourselves a question. What is my favorite thing that you do that he doesn't realize that he does that makes me laugh? I don't know. I think there's a lot of things stare at me whenever I'm looking straight ahead. You know that makes me laugh. That's why you do it all the time. I don't know. I don't think it makes me laugh. You're weird because it's weird because I'm answering you goober.
Well, should have been more questions.
I think probably whenever the way it doesn't make me laugh, but it makes me smile. Whenever you get tickled at yourself, you know, and you do that, you have that little chuckle that
I laugh at my own jokes.
Yes, like that. Like you'll have this just little laugh that you do, and then like the way your eyes and your smile and stuff happen like that. Like I always think that is so cute.
Ah,
and so you know, it makes me smile because I know that is your genuine. Not that you don't really have like I'm just doing that, Jessica.
a fake.
You don't have.
That's funny.
Yeah, you never do that. If you don't think it's funny, you don't laugh. But a lot of times you have a pretty good sense of humor.
I was going to say the way I play fetch with Hetfield.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make me laugh. It's cute, it's sweet, but it's not like you know. I don't think it's funny. Anyways, there you go. There you go.
The way I call our dogs names in the middle of the night when I have to get up to let them out there.
That doesn't make me laugh.
Doesn't make me laugh either. Thank you for the question, RNA Music Vlogs. You're my favorite.
Welcome.
All right, now it's time for comment of the day.
Comment of the day. Comment of the day, yeah. You make the comment, we read the comment for comment of the
I
day.
played this yesterday. It's already gone. We had some major weather roll in last night. I know, I need a new strap for this guitar. Maybe somebody will buy me a new strap.
Maybe for Father's Day.
If I only knew. I think somebody's here.
Uh-oh.
Probably.
It's 6 after. So. Yeah, someone's definitely here. We're gonna have to push a pause on this. Yeah,
Amazing.
They're walking out. Alright, grabbing my food. So comment of the day.
Comment of the day. Switch over. We just had a visit from.
Yes. So my hair is gonna be going whoop, whoop, flip, 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 back and forth.
Guitar.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, babe?
I don't know. Since we're on the wrong side, because I mean the guitar is. I should sit on that side so the guitar is pointing that way.
I know, but then our groove would be off because I'm always on the side of you.
Well, playing guitar like this is like.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
No, I mean you can come closer. Just be careful and just watch me.
Just don't hit you in the face.
I'll hold on to you like this.
Don't punch you in the face. Okay, comment of the daytime.
Beam bum beam bum 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 bum.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we just had like an hour and a half break.
Okay.
I'm out of my mailbox. Back to the mailbox. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Comment of the day. This is the part where we make up a song on the spot.
On the spot.
You guys write the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Angela writes the melody. I write some music, and we play a little song.
Mm-hmm.
Unrehearsed, completely at all. So here we go.
That philosopher, yeah. Now I kinda wanna hear Ryan's take on Stairway to Heaven. I kinda do too. Okay. No. Demonetize.
Led Zeppelin's taking all your 37 cents of ad revenue.
Oh my goodness.
Comment of the day. Fat Philosopher. Now I kind of want to hear Ryan's take on Stairway to Heaven.
Ooh, what was your take on whatever he was talking about?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I do not remember because it's been a couple of weeks.
It has.
If it was, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I do not remember the context of that comment, Fat Philosopher, unfortunately. We'll have to go back.
Yes, we'll go back.
Maybe.
Okay.
Will we though? Probably. All right. Thank you for that comment of the day. Next question. Just fun guitar. Hashtag Battleaxe. Hashtag KTMA. New questions. 1. How big are Texas bats? Can Texan bats enjoy metal music with their super hearing? All right. Good question. All right. How big are Texas bats?
I think there's different kinds of bats, but the ones that live near us that we see at night when the nights get warmer are just regular average bats. I would say that they might be the size of the palm of your hand. They're about the size of a chickadee or a small like sparrow or something like that.
Yeah, not that big.
They're not big.
The ones around us are not that big.
Yeah, not at all. But I know that the ones I think that come out of the cave in Austin, you know how they always have that big people come to see them emerge because there's like hundreds of thousands of them that come out at dusk, like starting in May or June or something like that, are big.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody said anything about a bat.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if they're the same or they just look bigger or what, but that's all I know. Yeah. What do you know?
They're little baby bats around us. I don't know.
We talked about getting a bat enclosure thing so we can house them.
Yeah, like a little bat...
little perch thing.
A little bat house. Like a bird house, but it's for bats. So they have a little place they can come hang out on your house.
Yeah.
I do get tickled during it is, you know, as the weather gets warmer, as I'm not walking, if I'm walking around dusk and I'm like seeing stuff fly around, I'm like, that wasn't a bird. That's a bat.
That's a bat, man.
That's a bat, man. That's awesome. I think they're cool.
I do too.
I used to be really into bats.
I love bats. I think they're adorable.
Yeah, the totes adorbs.
And they eat mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Which in Texas is,
most deal.
Southern states it's a big deal.
Mosquitoes are not good.
And apparently in Michigan.
Really?
Yeah.
Michigan has mosquitoes or bats?
Michigan has like bad mosquitoes.
Really?
Yeah. Like Brooke Whipple on her page, when she's in
there's a lot of lakes up there.
Michigan, she's like, oh, the mosquitoes are so bad. Look, and they're like swarming her. Yeah. Isn't that wild?
It is wild.
Yeah, so I guess just water and warm.
Water and warm. You get mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Final question. So excited. Okay, we can do this. Sinner's Dwarf. He says, I have over hundreds of hours racked up on the Nier Replicant alone. Never mind all of the RPGs I've played, like Final Fantasy. If you could magically trade all your gaming hours into guitar playing, would you do it? This works as hours playing translates into ability for context.
Ooh,
all right,
yes, you would.
This is probably.
You would.
Like right now?
Yes.
If I could decide right now to go back and trade all those hours, I'd be like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I know you would.
Yeah. Now, from this point going forward, am I going to stop playing video games and play guitar during the times I would want to play video games? Probably not. If I could steal all the video game hours from my younger self and turn them into guitar, absolutely.
Or if magically, from now on, all the hours that you play will automatically at night will transfer into musical ability, you would play even more.
Probably, yeah.
Because it's easier to play video games a million times more than it is to sit and drill down on a guitar.
There's hardly any effort.
Correct.
Really, with video games. I still
Unless
play
you're
games.
me. I can't play the games he plays because I'm not that coordinated.
You haven't been brainwashed like I was as a child for all the first person.
Yeah. Mine's more like no. That's more my
side scrolling, you know. Yeah. I still feel guilty sometimes about playing games. I'm like, I could be playing guitar. Well, like not at 11:30 at night in my bedroom. I'm not gonna be playing.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But it's a different thing because
it's a different beast.
Yeah, I play games to sort of like unplug and like not. Games are a distraction from whatever. It's
cold.
Not a great use of your time, but it's not. I don't think it's any worse than just sitting and watching TV.
Right, right.
For people who go and just sit at home and just watch 4 hours of TV when they get home at night to unplug or unwind from their job or their day or their stress or their taxes or whatever. I was like, it's not. I'd rather play a video game than just watch TV.
Right.
You know, neither one of those things are productive,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't have to be productive all the time.
Right.
Like sometimes you got to stop working
Mm-hmm.
and do something that's not work. Right. I play games when I'm stressed. It's a stress reliever for me.
Yeah.
So if I'm worried about something or stressed, it helps me like not think about it.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, don't die. Super mutant, kill it. Right.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I gotcha.
and the goals.
It's just like me whenever I'm extremely stressed. I like to crochet, but what I really like to do, especially if someone's aggravating me and it's like a stressful situation where I'm just like, oh, I can't stand people. I watch John Wick. So, because I like that release, that satisfaction of things just getting resolved in just raw ways. I love it. So,
yeah.
so I get that release because you're seeing this motion of, brrr, you know.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. You're accomplishing something without accomplishing it.
Right.
You're like, look what I have made in this 3D digital world that does not exist. I have created this entire settlement of awesomeness
Yes.
that does not exist. And if someone hits my memory card wrong, it'll all get deleted and all those hours will be wasted.
Oh,
Where if you spent 4,700 hours practicing your instrument, no one can really take that skill level advancement away from you. So somebody is basing
I know, it's hurting my inner ear.
outside. Like,
My equilibrium is kind of wooey. I can't imagine being inside of a car like that.
I could when I was young.
Mm-mm.
Now I don't know.
I
if I would
avoid people
wanna do
who
that.
had cars like that. I avoided them.
Yeah.
Can't do it. It's not
Very
pleasant
short
to me.
period of time did I have a car that would do that.
Just like, you're obnoxious, I don't like you. I already established that. Sorry.
Sorry for everyone who has a loud bass in their trunk.
Angela doesn't like you.
Angela does not like you. Doesn't like your bass.
I'm
You're
not all
probably
about
okay.
that days.
Not about that bass.
Yeah.
And that was the final question. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Thank you, Sinner's Dwarf. So those were all the questions for this week's episode of Ask RNA number 377.
Yes.
It's very disjointed.
It's okay.
You know,
How long would it take for us to get to 777? 400 more episodes?
depends on how often you want to shoot. One a day, then we could get there in 700 days or 400 days. 400 days we could be there.
A little over a year.
A little over a year if we did an Ask RNA every day.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of questions.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to be like 10 years.
Okay.
Or 20, I don't know. All right. If you guys and girls have a question for next week, please leave it in the comment section of this video. We'll try not to make it be 2 weeks before the next Ask RNA,
I'll try.
theoretically. And we appreciate y'all. If you watch this entire video, this will be fun for me to edit because I'm like, what is happening? Every 5 minutes, something's happening.
It was.
If you watch this entire video from beginning to end, straight through, secret hashtag of the day is hashtag.
Didn't have anything. The whole thing was disrupted.
It was. I went thrown off the Emperor's groove. Hashtag groove. Hashtag groove.
There you go.
And we'll know that you watched the entire thing, and everybody else who's super cool will know that you watched the whole thing. So, yeah. Distraction.
Squirrel.
I was thinking something. I disposed of a squirrel this morning.
Yes, that's
Speaking
right.
of squirrels,
Speaking
I
of squirrels.
had to eject a dead squirrel from the back of our yard that one of our dogs.
We know what dog.
I know which dog probably killed it. Only one of them, well, maybe two of them is capable of killing it. But only one of them has the energy to kill it.
Yeah.
So, our giant lab shepherd werewolf killed her, a
Or
squirrel,
lichen.
and just left it in the yard for the schnauzer to drag around.
Oh my gosh.
What did you do? And squirrel.
Oh my god.
All right. So leave a comment for next week's video. Hashtag groove. We watched this whole thing. You guys are super awesome. And we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
The music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for the next generation.
That's right.
So excited. I'm so excited.
So
We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
yes. Yes. Do we know any St. Patrick's Day songs? I know Christmas in Killarney.
I don't know.
How do you know it?
I had
How do
Lucky
we know
Charms.
it?
I had Lucky Charms for breakfast.
How do we know a Irish Christmas song but not a St. Patrick's Day song? That's just silly.
It is kind of silly. I
It
had
is.
Lucky Charms for breakfast. And I didn't even know it was St. Patrick's Day. It was just
How
meant to
grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you never know. It's St. Patrick's Day at Killarney with all the folks at home.